Hello, it's Sarah from Stampin' with Love. Thanks very much for joining me today. Today I wanted to show you a very quick card that I made using our Designer Series paper. This is the Designer Series paper I used. It's from the Go Wild Designer Series paper stack. And if I just quickly flick through it, you can see how many gorgeous designs there are in this stack. All in Tip Top Taupe, Whisper White and Basic Black. I think they would make fantastic bases for lots of different cards or projects that you might have in mind. So using this stack, I created this card in the Tip Top Taupe. It's a Tip Top Taupe base, Whisper White, and then the DSP layered on top, and I've just embossed over the top of that and finished it off with one of our basic metal buttons in gold and some linen thread on the embellishment. So I'm going to make one of these for you today in a different colourway using the same Go Wild DSP pack. So my base is a piece of basic black cardstock cut from A4 paper, scored in half and cut in half down the middle to create this top folding card, layered with a piece of Whisper White cardstock and a piece of my DSP from the Go Wild set, and a piece of vellum that's been cut at 1¼ inches wide for my sentiment, which I'm going to use on the top. My vellum has actually come from our celebration vellum that was available until the end of March. I just happen to have some of this to hand, and I'm going to put my sentiment on the top of that. But obviously we sell pieces of A4 vellum that you can buy from my online store if you're looking for just a completely plain look, or you missed the celebration event. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using the same image as I used in this card, which comes from our Rose Wonder set. This is a really beautiful stamp set. And the second one I'm going to be using is Timeless Love, and I'm going to be making this a happy anniversary card, so that's the sentiment I'm going to be using from that. So I'm going to just take my piece of DSP, and I'm actually going to emboss my rose image as I did here over the top of it. So I'm going to take my Embossing Buddy and just go over that, and I'm going to take my Versamark. I've already mounted my rose image here on my block, and I'm going to just ink that up in the Versamark. Make sure it's inked up well so that we don't miss any parts of the rose outline. And I'm going to take that and just stamp it onto the bottom corner of my card. And press nice and firmly to make sure that the whole outline is transferred. Next I'm going to take some of this Cherry Cobbler embossing powder, and I'm going to just sprinkle that over the top of my Versamarked image. And lightly tap off any excess powder. I'm going to just go over that one more time to make sure it's completely covered. That looks good. I'm going to put that to one side. Next I'm going to come in with my vellum, line it up with the grid paper. I'm going to just take my Embossing Buddy, go over the vellum and ink up my happy anniversary in the Versamark. I'm going to stamp down onto the vellum around around there. And I'm going to come in with my silver embossing powder this time. Sprinkle that onto my sentiment. And just brush away any bits of powder that might have been caught onto the paper, just to make sure it's really clean. That's good. And now we're ready to heat emboss the powder. I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm just going to heat that up to begin with to get it to the right temperature. And when you're happy, you can start to heat emboss the image. When that's done, you can start to heat emboss the sentiment. Oh. Try and hold it down. And it's so quick on the vellum, you can see it change. So that's all done. And then it's just literally about building your card. So I'm going to actually stick all my layers up with dimensions. To make it pop. Remove the backings. Make sure it's nice and even on every side of the white, and I'm going to do the same on my front panel. And again remove the backing from that. And then I'm going to just take my sentiment and my triple banner punch, slide it in to the smallest groove. This one fits actually in the smallest groove. Push it right up to the end and punch. And I'm going to stick that sentiment on with glue dots. I'm going to do 3 glue dots just very, very close together. Stick that there. And then finally, one of these gorgeous metal rimmed pearls, which is really a lovely size, and stick that over the top of where the glue dots show through on the vellum, just to finish it off. And that's our card complete. So quick and easy, and really very beautiful. And if I just bring in the other one as well, you can see them both together. So hope you've enjoyed watching the video today and seeing how quick and easy it is to create one of these cards using our DSP, and hopefully you'll join me again soon. Thanks for watching.